All right, if you're a woman that struggles with weight gain, this video is for you. I've had a, a number of women come to me recently with these sorts of struggles, and it tends to be accompanied by struggles during their period. It could be pain, polycystic ovarian syndrome, fibroids, those sorts of things. And I want to talk about some things that you can do, practical things to not only stop that cycle, because it is a cycle, but to also turn it into more of a positive cycle. And I'll explain what I mean. So if you're a woman that struggles with weight gain, one of your first reactions, and maybe you've been doing it a long time, is going to be to go on a low calorie diet, and or in combo to that low calorie diet is go on an extreme diet, meaning keto, carnivore, vegan, whatever it might be. Now, I'll be the first to admit you can maybe see some results early on, but what I tend to find is that once these initial results kind of fade, the weight gain continues and usually gets past the point of where you started, and your symptoms only get worse. So what is going on? What can you do? We first have to understand what's going on in your body, okay? So if you go on a low calorie diet, number one, a low calorie diet is a stressor to your body. I talk about this a lot in my metabolism videos. The idea was we want to fuel our bodies, not starve our bodies of fuel. So that's a stressor. Then if you go on a low carbohydrate diet, that's also a stressor because yes, you don't need carbohydrates to survive. That is true. However, your body will kick in stress responses to make glucose from other sources, whether it be protein or fat. That is a stress-based response. So now we've added two stressors. As stress hormones like cortisol go up when you do the low carbohydrate and you do the low calorie diet, we've known for a long time that as cortisol goes up, thyroid function goes down. Thyroid function drives your metabolism. When thyroid function goes down, this has also been known for a long time, we can begin to see increases in estrogen level. We can also begin to see decreases in progesterone. Okay? This can lead to gut issues. This can lead to liver issues because now the liver is not able to detoxify estrogen. And so as you can see, we're starting to get this cycle. We get this cycle of adding stressors. Stress hormones go up. Estrogen goes up, progesterone down, gut issues, and then gut issue is another stressor that we've added in, so the process repeats. And usually what I see in women is these sorts of symptoms. I kind of touched on them earlier: PMS, weight gain, infertility, fibroids, even migraines, and endometriosis. So what's the solution? So rather than going through this negative cycle that you've been locked in, we need to add in the right things and turn it into a positive cycle. And what I mean by that, first of all, provide your body with enough nutrient-rich food that it can actually fuel your body's processes. I've had a number of clients who, when I tell them they're coming to me and they're eating 1,800 calories a day, which is way too low, the body is going to hold on and slow down the metabolic rate because they've been doing this long term. So you need to fuel your body. You need to give it enough calories. That doesn't mean eat too much. We're still not going to get away from the fact that you can't eat too much too early, but you need to eat enough to fuel the body, and it needs to be nutrient-rich foods. We need to have organ meats, oysters, eggs, high-quality dairy if you can tolerate it. If you cannot, I usually find that's a gut issue, not a dairy issue. Ripe fruits, those sorts of things. Think nutrient-rich foods. Stay away from garbage. Stay away from seed oils, okay? Stay away from extreme diets. I did keto, carnivore, low carb before it was ever popular. I started that in probably 2003, and I did it religiously, and it caused a lot of problems. I did daily fasting, caused a lot of issues. So avoid the extremes. Just eat a balance, protein, fat, and carb. Be sensible. That's what your body needs, is a whole array of whole foods. Stop over-exercising. That doesn't mean don't get some movement each day. Obviously, number 4, I say get plenty of natural activity. Walking, gardening. You can have movement even some body weight stuff. That doesn't mean don't work out. It means be sensible. You can't do a really rigorous workout each day and be able to recover, particularly as we get older, and particularly as you already have these other stressors in your life. If you can get sun, if it's winter months, get a vitamin D lamp and make sure you're getting plenty of cholesterol in the form of eggs so we can convert this cholesterol and vitamin D into other good hormones. Make sure to get plenty of sleep. Now, the obvious thing here is, well, man, if you're gaining weight and you've got these stressors, you can't sleep. You've got these stress hormones. So I understand this is easier said than done. So like I pointed out, it's easy to say get good sleep, but let's follow this down. If you can be patient and you can start by avoiding caloric restriction, just eat at a maintenance and eat the right foods. If you do that, you're going to start a positive process that's going to topple like dominoes. You will begin to see your thyroid function improve when you eat enough calories and when you eat the right foods. As your thyroid improves, you're going to see progesterone can begin to come back up. Your liver function will improve, which means it can detoxify estrogen. That can drop a little bit. As that happens, you can see gut health improve. And when this happens, your body is going to recognize it. It's going to begin to feel that it's an ideal environment for the hormone production, things like that. And as the hormone production improves, you begin to sleep better. As you sleep better, that means you're under less stress, and we start to get this positive process rather than the negative one you were stuck in. So part of weight gain, particularly for women, is understanding that you can only, withhold for so long before your body goes, I'm going to hold on to everything I can because she's restricting me. And that's going to lead to problems down the road. The last thing I want to point out, if you're struggling with weight gain, you have to be patient. You didn't get to this point overnight. You're not going to get rid of it overnight. It is going to be a process. So I hope if you're a woman who's struggling with some of these weight gain and other issues that I pointed out, the video was helpful. Let me know in the comments other topics you'd like me to cover that would be helpful, and I'll make sure and do those. And hope it was helpful, you guys. Talk to you in the next one.